Hey guys, this is WhattayaBrian, and we have a super special episode today. It's super great. We actually have the creator of the Disorder Travesty series with me, watching me play.
Hey guys, this is Zephyr Burst. I guess I'll say that right this time.
So yeah, we don't. It's not. This isn't so much like a sort of scripted thing. We're just sort of gonna point out things, friendly banter, whatever, as I start the more in-depth section of Castlevania. That's a good start. Great start.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, like to start. How was making Castlevania? I mean, it's
It,
definitely
it,
like the longest gate by far in the demo.
it took the longest to make out of all of them so far. Uh, it was probably the second most fun to make. I think my favorite one was the Mega Man Gate, but this one, it had its nice set of challenges. There was a lot of things that I thought about adding in that it didn't come in. Uh, like, in Symphony of the Night, you can press down and then up and jump, and then he like shoots in the air. I thought about having that ability in there. To, but ultimately, I decided to keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I've run out of hearts.
that happens a lot early on.
Yeah, I think the great. I think the other accessory I'll end up buying is the heart refill one in this area.
Oh, it's super useful.
Yeah, especially for the extra gate.
Yeah, but then you don't get your force armor if you, at
Nope.
least for this area.
I will have bought the second slot by then.
Right, for the second gate, yeah. Although, if you can't access it, whoa, you can't access it in the demo version, but in the final version, if you know where to look, there's a way to get a second equipment slot before even starting Gate 3.
Really?
It's it's not easy to get to at that point, but you can do it if you're resourceful.
I love being resourceful.
Yeah, so which would by extension make the later boss fight incredibly easy. Well, not incredibly easier, rather, since you can boost defense and power.
Ah.
These guys are my favorites in this gate. Actually, no, I think I like the eyes the most.
Uh. Oh, you're a bad person, and that's all I'll say about that. We'll see the eyes soon enough.
Fair enough. I think I just like their behavior the most. And
Random
then
erratic bullshit.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That
perfect.
and of course the sword knights are fun because uh, they do zoning, which I didn't even know what that was until Jerry was seeing me code the death fight, and spoilers, he zones. Uh, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen this yet. But he was like, "What?" He's like, "What the mess? He's zoning you." And I'm like, "What are you even saying?" He's like, "Joe, you play fighting games. You know all about that." I'm like, "I don't know anything about. I don't know any terminology." It's like, "You play Smash Brothers, though. You know all about it." No, I don't know these terms. So he explains it to me. I'm like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense." Where Death will try to, as well as the Sword Knights, they try to stay just out of your range while staying, or they keep their range just outside of. I can't talk.
Basically trying to put you into the spacing where they are the most effective.
Yeah,
There's so many things I can see, but I can't get to.
cool. Yeah, won't really get tons of things. That bat was right there.
Yep, then just go through the floor, whatever.
Special bats there.
So, I know like the first two Disorder Travesties, there was sort of an intent that may or may not have gone through of like running through fairly quickly, comboing everything in a short amount of time. What was your sort of plan for how the player will get through levels in this game? Where like is it more slow and methodical, or supposed to be, you know, not like me and quick and sort of like constantly switching weapons and stuff like that?
See, that depends on which level you're in. Um, because of the way the skills are set up, they usually have almost every situation you have an ability that can basically 2 or 3 shot an enemy, and you can usually do it really fast. So it's more.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Oh yeah, I probably could have said something, but I decided
No,
I'm
no,
gonna try to.
no. It's the
I'm gonna
part
stay
of the experience of getting lost.
getting lost. Yeah, getting lost is inevitable in this place the first time.
It's silly
I guess
because
I could.
I know. But anyway, go on.
Yeah. This isn't a blind run. I guess it wouldn't be hurting if I said something, but I'll keep my comments low on that. So uh, it is kind of depending on where you are, and you are so cheating.
What?
Get down there and fight him like,
Okay,
player's not
okay.
quite a man.
I
Down
will.
there
I
and
will come. I will come back to these guys once I get the next power up because they are silly in the way. Like I want to fight them down there, but they do something very silly, and I'll just let you know about that in the future.
Okay, well, we'll soon find out. But yeah, uh, the intent is to have the player use the most effective means.
Yeah,
And
and so like for example, I mean like one of the things, in the Great Palace in the Zelda world, like there were parts with the Firebirds where I was just sort of like lobbing bombs down there, doing very little damage but being completely safe. And
right, and that's really good you mentioned that because I was thinking about that. So you can actually shoot them with an arrow, which is their weakness, but that's not the intent. You were actually starting it right. The intent there, and this is more pronounced in the later, and not in the demo, later version, because the bomb stun time has been boosted a little bit. And the idea is to stun them, and it creates a bigger gap between their fire throws. So you stun them once with the bomb, and then you get in there and finish them off.
okay, that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. Your very slow method. I was like, no, this is definitely not it. I mean, it was definitely slow and steady wins the race, I guess. But
Yeah, it didn't feel very cool.
no, it doesn't. No. So the intent of that was definitely to stun them.
Nope. Actually, I don't even have nearly enough.
No, not even close.
I want this. I want this. I won't have it, but that's okay.
Yeah. Go back to that, and so. The prices here are way less. So like the Gauntlets of Desire and MLTR, those things, I think the Gauntlets of Desire are now like 60 internets, and then the MLTR is like 80 in the newest version, or
Okay.
rather in the current build. Like the prices have been played around with. I know things were way too expensive.
Yeah, even in my when in runs where I didn't, optimize to get the force armor right away, which is like one of the most expensive things. Like I still didn't end up getting that many accessories in this version of the demo.
Right. The idea is to get players to buy at least one thing in the beginning, like even one of those little item percentage boosts or something like that, or not. I believe Force Armor is still 1100 simply because it gives you such a huge amount of defense. I mean, it's just a broad defense against everything.
Yes, explosion.
Oh. So you're I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the charge, which is very hard to dodge without a dash.
No. I'm actually not talking about the charge. The charge is
Really?
fine.
Okay. It might be a bug that I wonder if you're gonna point out the bug that has been fixed. We'll see.
We'll see. Well, yeah, it won't be too long now before I can.
Okay, because I do know there is a little issue with the Sword Knights
Oh.
in this
Oh,
version.
I could
That
have
was
just killed
unfortunate.
them. I could have just killed them, but I didn't, and I'm just gonna run into things and.
I found the most efficient method for bone pillars is actually one holy water, and I think once you level the holy water once, one holy water, a knife, and then your hair was good enough, which is way cheaper than what you're doing now.
It's true, but it refills automatically.
It does, but your hearts are like super low, right? Well, not anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I've played this game enough to know that like if you try to, at least at my skill level, if I try to like conserve, I'll just end up dying a lot more.
Right.
Oh.
You don't need to really conserve, but yeah, if you can find methods of saving energy
Well, that
while
was
still
great.
being just as efficient.
Oh no.
This
Okay.
part is a bit
Okay.
of a choke point.
Okay.
Yeah, spam holy water.
I love
It's
spamming holy water. It's my favorite thing about
it's,
Claire.
it's expensive, but it's very effective.
Oh, I couldn't see that bad at all. I knew he was
Oh
there, but I
wow.
didn't know where.
What's great about Claire's hair attack is there's like a frame. There's no way to like really. I mean, there's a way. I guess if you were really perceptive at it. Uh, she ducks lower on on two of the frames. You can actually duck under the fireballs with her hair attack. It's a lot.
Oh, I see.
It's a lot easier to do if you're running at them, since doing any attack doesn't stop any of your momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've only been able to do it purposely once, and I did it by accident, and that was a spike ball.
That was a spike ball, and I knew it's one of those like inevitable moments of like, well, I can't escape this, so I will just get hit. I need to take this slow.
Yeah.
Freaking Medusa heads.
They're the worst things ever.
I mean, at least they don't turn you to stone.
Yeah. I think that was... I always found that to be an annoyance, though, in Symphony of the Night.
Quickly, quickly, quickly.
That'll work.
Come on. I have a really hard time hitting pots with Claire sometimes.
Oh, right, because on the ground her hair doesn't actually hit that spot. Like right in front of her.
Okay, things are going good, real good. Ah! Just stop spawning all the time.
I believe I slowed down their spawn by a few frames. I think like 1/6 of a second, which I don't know how much... I don't know, it could help. I think their spawn time is slightly reduced now.
Just need to stop getting hit by Medusa heads so I can actually collect health.
What has been your favorite part of the demo so far? That is a spike ball.
They just keep happening. Let's see, my favorite... I think I really like one of the later areas, the mountain temple.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was super frustrating the first time I went through it, but like it's got a lot of really cool ideas, and you get to feel... It's the first time you get to like have, you know, both Jerry and Claire really used a lot. So I think that's pretty cool. And the music's really good.
Oh yeah. There was I forgot who it was. They didn't have that music set, and I think it was Anomaly that had that. He had no music there, and he like it was quiet, and then yeah, he said something about that. He's like, the music was really good when I actually had music. Commented on that as well.
No bat, no bat. Damn it.
Oh, that guy's a mean face.
Oh no. Come on, yes, yes. You're a bitch. I don't have enough hearts. Yay, got one of the gems, jeez.
There we go. Yeah, it was nice enough to give you a health up here. I knew that return trip was going to be horrid. I might take that out though, since the starting life count on death is a lot different now.
Mm-hmm.
The minimum you'll ever start with is 3. Just,
Mm-hmm.
and that's more to help out in the beginning.
Face punch. Ah! No, I tried to jump.
Oh.
I couldn't do anything. The way back's actually not as bad. Why did I do that? I don't know. I don't know why I did that. That's ridiculous.
He's heroic.
I'm such a hero. So brave. Ah, I slid up the stairs. Whatever. Whatever. Putting that healing point to good use. Do I have 600 now? Wow.
Not even. Wow, that was.
Yeah, I still have problems with all the floaty Claire.
Floaty Claire. You'll be. I think everybody will be happy to have that just out of Distorted Travesty 3 completely. No more floatiness.
No, get away.
I think the Think and Act Fast would have gotten a lot less hate if it would have had less floatiness in the physics. Just that one tunnel.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the big parts is when you get hit and you just sort of slide erratically in one direction.
Yeah, that from like things like traps, they won't give you any knockback, and yeah, that was really bad. So I've actually taken that out as well, or rather put knockback in for things like stationary traps like
so many
spikes.
levels up
All the time.
Hold on, I have
You have a lot of points to use.
I do.
That is incredibly useful to have pulse at level 2. Or that. Oh wait, but you have to have the bombs for that.
Yeah, it's just I do have to get that though. It is so useful. Cause it's almost like a level up for all the other guys.
Yeah, it's easily the most useful skill in that set.
Just need to stay close enough to him that he doesn't charge me. And then we have fun. Oh, I started doing the wrong one. Turn around. Turn around.
Uh-oh.
Nope, this is great. This is great. I'm gonna do it. I did it. I did it.
You did it.
I'm great at this game. I'm fantastic at this game.
That was great. But you did do it, so that's okay. It still counts.
Freaking bats. No, no, I slid off the thing. Claire. Oh, I missed. How did I miss? Spoilers.
Oh, now they know that chest is there. And then they snark at one another.
Cool. I'll be coming back to the screen a lot. I want to get that. I don't know how.
I suppose I should take that. I suppose I should take the Yoshi out of the game, or keep him in there and he'll just give you heals for free.
Like, I don't mind the fact that there's a Yoshi there, but I
Yeah.
can't pay for something free. I just can't do it.
Exactly. Everybody just circumvents the price. The 10 rupees. Or internets, sorry.
10 is so much. So much. Oh, I almost ran into the guy. Invisible dude. I should probably kill some of these guys.
There's a lot of them.
Just tanking it all. It's hard up there. Haven't gotten. That one feels possible. But you have to cut the rope to save us all.
Somebody gets the reference.
See, if the dagger was on fire, you could have said you have to burn the rope.
Yes, exactly. That is the reference, but yeah. Unfortunately, it's not a flaming dagger. I could make it a flaming dagger.
You could make it a flaming dagger.
Then people would be confused, like, why is this not elemental damage? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Nope. I'm gonna go out with a bang. Fly as far as I can. You know, I know better. I know I need to kill this guy before I do anything. Let the bat go free. And we'll do this part first. Actually, yeah. Can we do this? I think. Or maybe that was just... Yeah, I don't know. I thought... Whatever. Whatever. I was farming health. That's what I was doing.
There we go.
I did this incredibly right.
Uh-oh. Oh, that she didn't make it.
This is close. I'm close. Real good. No, I need to kill those guys, but I'm lazy. I'm lazy! Problem is, like, I think if I can just avoid all of those, then I can climb up again.
Oh, there you go.
Come back. Come back. Your frickin' chow momentum.
Copy pasting. Oh, there's another one.
Oh!
Oh, you made it.
Oh, right, he's immune. Whatever. I'm just gonna real quick. I don't need you, but I'll get you.
That was really graceful. Yeah, bumpers hate you.
I have a hard time. Part of it, I think, is like in most other games, even where like Yoshi's Island 2, where those came from, if I'm not mistaken, they had an animation before you got launched.
Right, and you had to press the jump button off of those in Yoshi's Island.
What am I doing? Yeah, and so like you take something like Mario Springboard, and he's got an animation before he goes flying, and like, yeah, the jumpers, you had to press jump. So there's usually like these are just instantaneous, like boop. So
right.
I don't have a lot of time for like course correction. But I do consider myself someone who's generally good at platforming, even if it doesn't seem like it from these playthroughs. So I don't think it's necessarily like I'm just bad, as much as they are a bit awkward.
Right. And I wonder, and I thought about changing that as well, but
here's a bug.
Oh yeah. I forgot who found it. I think that was Slit08 who found that one. Yeah, it's the collision on where you're standing now. It's stretching too far. Whoops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then these guys.
Yeah, that's not a bug. It's a feature.
Yeah, fair enough.
That was one of those things I was really happy to have when things hanging from the ropes. It wasn't even all that hard to do.
Man.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you messed that one up.
It's okay, I can at least get the heart.
Yeah. I was super happy to have that actually working, and it worked the first time. Oh, that was almost disastrous.
That was... Come on.
It's very awkward to get, and it's...
I need Jerry. Just let me Jerry.
Oh. Or wait till the part, that's not even in the demo and get, just wait for air dash. Or that. You just get
There we go.
there.
There we go. No, I never give up.
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
Oh yeah, I have to go back up. No, and then there's just... Okay.
Shows your skill with springboards there.
Yep. They're like my favorite things.
It's a fun thing though. The ghost dancers. The only reason they're in this is so I was playing Symphony of the Night a couple months before I started this, or around the time I started this rather, and Jeremy sees those things and he's like, those need to be in the game. I'm like, what? He's like, those are so ridiculous looking. They need to be in the game because they just have this weird like leap and looks like they want to grab you.
They
and
are
various other things.
Oh boy, I'm really good at this part.
But it has springboards. Oh wow, you did. But you guys did the springboards on the first try.
Yeah, the springboards are pretty easy because you just have to land the first one and then you just hold right.
That's true.
Nope. Oh, I failed. I like making them suicide. Probably my favorite thing. I'm just too late again. I gotta react faster.
I think so we talked a little bit to the audience there. We talked a little bit the other day, and you had a really good suggestion about the rock onto the fish when they're flopping on the land,
Mm-hmm.
and that just may go in just like a single enemy type thing. That would be quite humorous. I don't know.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no, that bat.
I didn't even hit the
Uh-oh.
bat either, but I. What's sort of I don't know if this is actually true, but it feels like those guys can actually fly backwards sometimes if you go underneath them. Like
They almost they don't quite fly backwards. They just practically come to a stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can look at that, and that may need to be looked at on my end. Make them so they don't slow down quite as fast.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh.
You know, I'm gonna actually go.
So this is a jump right here that I've actually had a couple people. This jump right here, a couple people have had trouble with this one.
It's not that bad when I know how to jump.
Yeah, that jump. A lot of people have had a few issues with that.
Ah. Salem bitches.
And the gems.
All right.
There goes.
All right. Get him to suicide.
Damn.
I have to get this.
That too late.
It's like I just the same over and over again.
You're really good at getting that guy to suicide.
I've actually done this exact like memory or muscle memory so much that that's pretty much programmed into me by now. Okay. It's funny, I feel like the hardest challenges are for chests with money in them.
Yeah, that's... Now that you pointed that out, I do have the chest on the hardest ones. Oh, you're slipping up.
Yeah, I had to kill him. It's sad. It's sad.
Poor guy.
Normally I just fast forward through this in post-production, but I'll probably leave this stuff in just because fun stuff.
Fun stuff. I don't know, I kind of want to hear my voice chipmunked, though.
Ah!
Oh no, too high. Chipmunk sections for you and Raocow have to be some of the most hilarious things, just because.
It's always funny like hearing yourself laugh in those segments.
Yeah. Oh, I imagine.
Freaking bats.
Now I'm looking at this, these stationary clouds are bothering me. I wonder if they should be scrolling just ever so slightly. Oh no.
Alright, feeling good about this one. Feeling good. Gonna wait for the bat. Just despawn. Its natural life cycle. Bam.
Wow, yeah. Your good feeling.
I have good feelings. Yeah, that's good. See, I didn't have a good feeling there.
No, you didn't.
It's a bad feeling. It's a great feeling. Okay, so now I think it's faster to go this way. Oh no. Oh, ah, Claire!
But now you're between those guys. Well, not anymore anyway.
I don't need holy water for you. Except for one, just one holy water. Just one holy water.
Oh no.
I'm surprised I'm only at 82 deaths.
Well, that was fortunate.
Wait, where even is this? Holy crap! I don't think I've ever found that before.
Well, that was a very fortunate mistake. Yes, there are totally two there.
Wow. I think I always assumed... Oh yeah! This doesn't have an arrow. That's bullshit!
Yeah, this is why this is why I took out the pitfalls in areas where it's not signed. This is
Ah.
why any area that didn't have a pitfall, it needed that, or that was a pitfall that was an actually bottomless pit, it needed to be capped with spikes because it needed to be consistent. So, yeah.
Wow, I can't believe I mean, no, I actually can believe that. There's no reason I would ever, like, intentionally hole
Right,
myself.
exactly.
I can't believe that happened. That was so coincidental.
It's great.
Squinky dink. I'm just gonna keep daggering you because that's all I got.
It's a ghost. You just dash right through them. I mean,
Yeah, just go ahead and do that.
I just do it. Oh, some nice dodging there.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at this game.
It really shows with your... Oh, well, I was going to say 2 hearts, but now you have 3, so...
Exactly.
My attempts at making fun of your bad playing, but that's okay.
Come on. Oh, you dashed? Dashed like a dick? Whatever.
You knew what you're doing.
Yeah. As long as I didn't get hit, everything's great. I didn't even see that guy! I'm fucking blind. I just ran right into him. It's gray on gray. What do you expect from me?
This is where you start yelling at me. Like, why did you put gray on gray? Like, why would you do that?
Yep.
And your concerns about the first tier have definitely gone noted, and I think 2 other people have mentioned that. It's like, why is it so hard to see everything here?
Yeah, this part isn't nearly as bad, but there's still the occasional just plummet my face into guys. I feel like I don't often use the dagger in the Castlevania area. It's like holy water or hair. Because I guess dagger's only really strong against the invisible men.
Right. Depending on what the situation is, it could be more cost efficient. So.
Sure.
But I don't think that's what most are looking for there.
Mm-hmm. Da 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 da.
It's probably the greatest moment that everyone has. Just regaining that dash.
I don't know. For me, regaining the ability to jump was pretty important.
That's true. But at this point in the game, you know, they just such a liberation, such freedom.
Mm-hmm. Yay! Dash and backdash. Okay, so those frickin' swordmen, when they do anything, you could like dash through them, except there's like a single frame where they hold their sword behind them.
Yes.
That damages you, and that's like, it feels really stupid.
Yes, that is totally a bug that has been fixed. I was pretty sure that was the bug after
Okay.
the other one. After the other thing wasn't the bug. Yes.
And Death actually has, yeah, Death has the same thing where you can't really dash through him because there's a single frame where his scythe is behind him.
Right.
And I don't know, that one looks more intentional, but I can't tell for sure.
It depends on which... I know one of his strikes he attacks both sides of himself. And you're not supposed to be dashing through that one.
Mm-hmm. I love going downstairs.
It's a lot easier.
I was kinda hoping we'd make it to the next boss, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, it seems to be... This area is pretty long.
Like, we're almost done with it, but then I have to do, like, a bunch of sections, or a bunch of parts of the next section before I can get to the next... Oh, that's not true. Actually, I can go straight to
Well, you
him.
can go straight to it, that's right.
That's right. Yeah, let me try getting there. That won't be that bad.
Yeah, he's coming up pretty close here.
As people who haven't played the game are just completely clueless, like, what are they doing? I really like the next boss. It's... I don't know, We'll get into the details once we get there, but I think it's really good. It's also, there's not as many of its sort of variety, if that makes any sense.
Right, in DT, definitely not.
$529. I need like 100 more. Alas. It'd be super helpful for the next boss too.
It would. You're going the wrong way.
Well, let's see, this is helpful. This is helpful. I'm really good at navigating if it hasn't been made abundantly clear. That was so sexy, I can't believe I just did that.
That was really good looking, yeah. That was nice.
Just replicate that here, dead.
If this were a blind play, I would not have said anything. I'd have been like, I'll let him go the wrong way, but...
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
For the sake of things, I decided to chip in. And watch as the comments filled with "you're cheating" because the creator is there.
Well, this is a bad choice.
That was kind of a disaster there. Oh, this could be really bad. Can you get it? Oh, you did.
Run away from
I was just
everything.
waiting for you to run to try to get that other
no.
health there, and for the skeleton to just throw the bone at you.
Or for me to just run into the skeleton. Let's not forget that that's a possibility.
That is a possibility, especially with Claire's floaty physics.
And with my blind sight.
Oh man.
It's okay.
Made it through though.
Okay, now we go... Actually, no. I don't think I can make it up to this ledge from here. I have to go down.
No, it's way too high. You know, now that I think about it, what would have actually been quicker was when you got the gem was to go all the way to the left and then back to that teleporter to teleport up here.
Yeah, that's true.
Rather than going up the halls again, but everything worked out. Here we are.
Here we are indeed. Oh.
Oh yeah, that, you know what? That little message is still there, and that is no longer true, because I fixed that.
I will say, those messages stay around way too long.
They do. I was afraid that they would go away too quick, but then I wound up just overdoing the time.
They also reappear every time you die. So particularly right here, this one stays around forever.
Yeah.
Oh, this was not the right one. That was not the right one at all. That was a demo.
It was.
For that.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I forgot that heart existed.
I'm really bad at this. I'm incredibly bad at this.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And then it comes back.
Comes back.
Okay, let's... Too early. It's weird because the actual correct thing is to basically be inside of it, but more like the upper part, which makes it difficult to sort of... Yes.
Maybe I can add a little mini checkpoint there. Not a mini checkpoint, but like a thing for the game to not shows again when you get past a certain point.
It's like, there's no message to wait. You could very easily just fling yourself off.
Yeah, I'll leave that one up to the player. When, if I stop being lazy, the intent here is for the clouds to not just have a simple scrolling down and to the left. If you remember in, which game was this tile set from? I forget to...
I don't recognize it, so...
It's not Circles of the Moon. Dawn of Sorrow, or maybe the one before that.
Is this from Dawn of Sorrow? I don't know.
I think Dawn of Sorrow. But the clouds are actually on a fake, like a 3D plane in the back, and they're going. There's one going up and one going down. Well, yeah, I can actually simulate that in Game Maker. And the end. I would like to be able to do that. I just need to stop being lazy and actually set up the 3D vertices in the background there, or planes in the back, and just tile the texture on there. One day I'll do that, because it would be really cool looking, and yeah, and that's how it was in the original game anyway.
I don't actually need to heal. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, is it this one that has it? Or is this the Endwing one?
We shall let the viewers see.
Yeah, okay, that's the ending one.
Don't get hit by him.
Yeah, I don't actually remember which door goes to the boss.
Maybe the bottom right.
Bottom right, okay.
That invisible man up there, I have completely forgotten of his existence coming back out of that door so many times, and I just run face first into him.
I will explore this area next video, I think. Ah, dicks.
Oh, that's a.
I have a dash.
That was another concern. Them going and hitting you out of screen and all that. That I think I addressed that. They go. I think I turned their deactivation threshold a little lower.
It's not like it's less of an issue for me, at least, that they're shooting from off screen. What bothers me is when they go into, like, when they go literally outside of the bounds of the screen and are still shooting you, and there's absolutely no way to hit them. Right.
And with the fix I have, it should that'll address that issue as well when they go off. Or I can just code it the proper way and have it so they don't go off screen. Stop being lazy. Bam! That guy did not let you get away.
He did not stop. He did not stop. I thought I could outrun him. Ah.
I like these three enemies together. They form a really nice dynamic. Oh.
Son of a bitch. Alright.
And then there we go.
I think I have enough now, but oh well. I do like how, like, the whole area is just getting darker as you get here and then fades to black. Oh boy. Yeah, I like this sort of boss where it's sort of like you can go back and just sort of collect yourself, you know, your thoughts, and you sort of like strategize, but you're not constantly under a barrage.
Right. Oh, the Frankenstein boss. You won't be missed.
There's no like platform underneath the core that lets you hit it with explosion.
Nope.
I am not so good at dodging that laser. But I feel like I would have been good at dodging that laser in DT1, so who knows.
Oh, there's the poison breath.
This attack makes me laugh in the same way that the jumper guys do.
I just had to have a flailing limb thing. This thing was definitely a challenge to set up, because I worked with IK chains in 3D, but I never had to actually code it. I just worked with systems that are already there, so having to code this from scratch and not really knowing what to do, that took a little while. Because I'm not a programmer, and I'm really bad with math too. I mean, I'm kind of the average math guy, so this was a learning experience. And what's really unfortunate is this is not, this IK chain is not, what is it? Oh, what's the word? It's hard-coded into him. I can't use it anywhere else.
Ah, okay.
It's, yeah, which is really unfortunate. And, but, because there's plenty of times I could use this for other things.
I should have checked this. Let me just, I think I'll actually save up for that.
with enough of those, if you lose enough times to them and get those minions, you'll have enough.
I'm also hoping my hair levels up so I can two-shot the guys.
You're not doing too bad though.
Yeah. Lots of dead time while I wait for him to get into a position where I can actually hit him.
This is definitely my second favorite boss in the game so far. It's because it's unique to, it's a lot of really unique to DT, I guess.
And now he's strong to my daggers, which is sad.
Yeah, that's like kind of, it doesn't really force you, but it encourages you to kind of get in close. But yeah, because Claire's hair does double damage to him.
Aw, hand. I don't need you. I wonder how much easier of a time I'll have with this boss once I get less floaty jumping. Wonder how much of a part it's playing. Because I feel like I'm really scared to hit forward in the air to gain that extra distance to hit him.
Right.
Because I feel like I just don't have any control over getting back. But if... Man, now like... He's
resistant to it.
Oh, he's not... I think it's just normal damage now.
The green, in the demo version, green was...
Or the... Yeah, the... But I mean for the hair. That's what... Or was it throw again?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Sometimes I miss the symbols. That was good.
Yeah, I don't think this guy ever raises his resistance to normal type. Well, that was a good thing there. Holy water spam is still the fastest.
If only I had that bracelet. Damn it.
Would you prefer the bracelet over force armor in this scenario?
I think in this battle I would, because I get to be a lot safer when I can use things like holy water and daggers, so I wouldn't take as much damage.
Right.
Ah, I didn't see your mouth opening. Die!
Oh, there we go. And then they go flying off.
Hooray. Thank you, Joe.
She is so helpful.
Oh man. Well, that was exciting, and I think this video is really long. But that's okay. But yeah, I mean, this was super cool. I'm glad we had a chance to do this.
Yeah, maybe we can do it again sometime. Maybe we'll figure out how to be even more interesting. I find myself to be a very boring person, but maybe that's just...
No, I think we it's all about having it's all about playing the correct parts. But yeah, I mean so yeah, everyone, we'll finish. Well, I think I can finish Castlevania next video, and then on to greener pastures. So yeah. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.